What is up, everybody? Welcome to a beautiful Tuesday evening where I am going to take you downtown. We're going to do a little night photography. I'm going to teach you how to use the XT20 and the best way to use it. Right now I'm driving down there. As you guys can kind of see, the city is off in the background, if you can see it, but there's this picture that I've been wanting and I've been driving by it all the time, and I can't get it. Well, I finally have some time. I have 1 hour. We're gonna put 1 hour on the clock when I have to be at my meeting at 6. It's currently 5:07, and I am gonna take this picture for you guys and show you how to do it. All right, and I am now switching into the GoPro now. All right, so I got my Fuji XT20. We coming out here to shoot. As you can see, I want to get that bird with the city in the background shot on my Fuji camera. So I got the Fuji XT20 right here. Fuji XT20, shooting on a 35 f2. I always got it down to its lowest aperture. You're gonna bring that up. Right there, get the city in the background. Bad. It is so windy. Alright, so I think I got the shot. I'm not entirely sure. Had some cop following me while I was on the bridge. That was weird. And he was just sitting there, just looking at me, and he kept pulling forward and then driving back. And I was like, dude, I got a camera in my hand, I got a GoPro in my head. Like, you think I'm gonna vandalize the bridge or anything? Nah, I wouldn't do that. What a beautiful looking stadium. Isn't that just so nice? So nice looking. All right, so here's a little side note. If you're a photographer and you're going out and you want to shoot in the freezing cold winter, make sure that you have gloves. If you do not have gloves, your hands will fall off. They will just fall off. So let me tell you a little bit about the Fuji XT20. This is probably one of my favorite shooters that I've ever worked with. It is a mirrorless 24 megapixel camera. Gosh, this thing does wonders. Let me just tell you, like, I am able, it's so small, you can take it into games and you can like actually not get caught with this camera because this 35mm lens right here is just small enough where it meets the requirements for football games, baseball games, like professional games where you would need a pass to get in. But with this, man, you can do wonders with this thing. Like, you guys have seen some of the pictures that I've taken with it. Like, here, let me just take one right now. Like, the way that this thing grabs color is phenomenal. I love this camera. It's so good, and it's so, like, a lot of people will mistake it as an old film camera and they'll let you shoot them, and it's great. But I mean, it's got this LCD right here on the back. You can look at the images that you just took. Like, I love this thing, and it is so much lighter than a regular DSLR, a 6-pound, 7-pound DSLR. But it's got all your modes right up here, all your dials, so I can change the shutter speed without having to go into some setting in the menu, and it's amazing. I can go from all these different modes. It shoots 4K. Like, it's phenomenal. If you have an opportunity to purchase one of these cameras, go purchase it, because I love this camera. So I want to start doing a little photography tips for you guys to kind of help you guys become better photographers. And so here's tip number 1. Know your golden hours. So if you don't know what a golden hour is, look it up. Usually it's the hour right before sunset. So what's happening right now, as you can see, it's coming on my face. It is the best time that the sun puts out just the perfect amount of light, and it's super easy to track this. So if any of you guys have internet or anything, look it up on that, or it tells you right here on your Apple Watch. You can see like sunset right there, and it will tell you sunset, and it's right there on your wrist, and I always have it on, so I always know when the best time to take pictures is. And it's the same thing whenever you're going in the morning. Say you want to take pictures of sunrise, that moment from the start of sunrise till about 8, that's whenever your golden hour in the morning is. So there's 2 golden hours that you need to remember. There's one in the morning and there's one in the evening, and personally I think the morning sunrise puts out a better light than the evening sunset. So the morning, there's some drawbacks. You gotta wake up at like 6 o'clock just to get it. But the evening, you're tired after work, and so there's pros and cons, but those are the 2 best times of the day to take pictures. So thank you for listening to my photography tips. Be sure to like and subscribe. Maybe one day I can shoot you.